We know, and we know to be true because it happened and we saw it. Is General Shadrach Sibiya getting arrested anytime soon, specifically on Monday? And I'm going to tell you why I'm asking that question. But I want to remind you of a video that I did recently, where in that video I told you that based on what General Mkhwanazi said, we are going to see this arrest anytime soon. And there are things that are happening in the background. Remember remember when Parliament had a meeting about this? I remember a member of MK Party by the name of Mzonele Manyi. He said, I played that video. He said there's nothing that stops Mkhwanazi from continuing with his investigation while the Madlanga Commission continue, while the ad hoc committee continue. There's nothing that stops Mkhwanazi from investigating and making arrest. So do not get it twisted when they want you to think that it is okay for them not to be arrested until the end of the commission. They are lying. They know it is not true, but they are playing optics. General Shadrach Sibiya's home was raided. It's now a non-fact. I'm going to insert a video. There are things that the lawyer General Sibiya said and General Sibiya himself. General Sibiya said he is under siege, yeah. But he also said he will not resign. And I'm like, oh, I hear you, General Sibiya. You are not going to resign. You are under siege, but you're not going to resign. We said, no problem, Sibiya. We get it. Then he wants to be arrested broad daylight because he's aware that police will plant a gun and then kill you and pretend like you were fighting with them. We say, wow, we get it. General Sibiya was the head of detectives. Anything that has got to do with investigation in this country was under him. So we then have to ask a question. How do you know that police do that? If you know that there is such criminality, what did you do about it? Could it be that you are complaining now that you are not the one inflicting the pain on others, but now you're supposed to be the recipient of the pain you've been inflicting on others allegedly? Could it be? Because if you then come with those allegations as a member of South African Police Service who's currently serving a suspension, and the senior police, we have to ask the questions. How do you know police do that? As the first point of debate, how do you not? Because now we don't know. You and I, we don't know. It's only Sibiya that tells us today. Sibiya is a senior member of South African Police Service. How does Sibiya know about that? I said this other time. The lesser they speak on the media, the better. I was about to congratulate General Sibiya for running away from media. But some of the things that he said today, it made me go like, wait a minute. Notwithstanding what the lawyer said, because even the lawyer is now playing some funny games. Listen to them here.
Really all out to fight you.
What was
General Sibiya, could you just give us some details about what was confiscated here this morning from the point that the task force and the NIU arrived?
What they are after is just the gadgets. I gave them what they needed.
What did you give them?
Is the laptop. There's nothing in the laptop. There's cell phones.
How many cell phones, General?
3 or 4. It's the phones that are here.
Including your personal phones?
Yes.
Where were you at the time when the police found Sibiya, General?
I was not around. I was called to come and I came.
Was this, Ian Levitt, was this raid, the search and seizure operation legal?
That will be determined by judge in a court in due course. I've got my reservations, but I don't want to preempt anything. But I just want to first of all say thank you to the journalists being here. I can see quite clearly that you're not intimidated by what seemed to be a call by a very famous person now today for journalists to be counter-surveilled in this country. And just remember, when it starts with one person, everybody was wetting their lips that corruption was going to come to an end very speedily. Now journalists are being attacked. We know where this goes from. We've seen it in history. It's the journalists, then it's the lawyers, then it's the judiciary. And really, this isn't the end. This is really the beginning. And I really do think when 6 cars full of heavily armed, masked gunmen with fully automatic rifles coming to a house with children and old ladies, and they may think that there was some sort of army maybe behind this gate, and they may just say that was the impression, but quite correctly asked, this has been going on for some time. They saw then that that wasn't the case, even if they really believed it, and then they really didn't need to be here to see this going on. It was we've seen it unrelated.
The lawyer is basically saying to us, he's painting this narrative that there's something that is happening which is not supposed to happen. The brown uniform, the firearm. Hey, while Shadrach Sibiya was active at work, the very thing that is happening to him, they used to do it to others. If it was wrong, why didn't Sibiya tell other people not to go to other people's home with big rifles, with camouflage? Like the lawyer said something that was like, your client was part of that. Your own client was part and parcel of a system that used to do exactly that. Exactly the same. Nothing has changed. But when you guys are supposed to be the recipient of your very own behavior that was inflicted on others, now your behavior must be questionable constitutionally. I wish you don't win, because right now we now know that they are going to challenge the search and seizure and see if it was constitutional and blah, blah. I'm like, you guys have got money, ne? You really have money. They are destroying evidence. They did not have evidence. Like, you guys, the allegations that you are already making, it tells me something about you guys. That's why I'm saying the lesser you speak, the better. Because everything that the lawyer is saying and Sibiya is saying, it make me go like, okay. Hey, you know, guys, I said on my other video, the theme, listen to the chief of staff to Mkhunu. Listen to what General Shadrach Sibiya is saying. You will arrive at a conclusion that it's like they were taught by the same person. There's a theme that these guys are following when they speak. There's similarities in the choice of words. There's somehow that similarity in the tone that they use. I was listening to Nkabinde's press briefing. I followed Sibiya's press briefing, and I'm like, am I the only one who is noticing that there's something off here? There's something off about these people. They are victims. So they say, let's say we want to accept that you guys are victims. But then for you to be a victim, for you to be a victim, at least if you did not participate in any way, shape, or form in the South African Police Service or as a member of the South African Police Service, I will understand. But you can't tell me about senior police officers who are complaining that bona they are being abused, bona they are these victims. They name it, they are everything but victims. If it was someone else, I will understand and easily accept. But not when it is coming from people who are in the system. Aye. Aye. Guys, we want to believe that you guys are victims, but this make it easier for us to believe because now you're making it difficult.